go to Millie's restaurant, for those of you that remember. She had so much fun when you could see the tables that were really close, and we'd be sitting there, and all of a sudden she'd just look at me and go, "Are you doing okay with the fact that like your dad and I might get divorced or something?" Because you could just see the people at the tables going like this, and falling into her. And she would just go on and on and on. Of course, the first time she did it, I was kind of just staring at her like she was crazy. And we got home and she went, "No, really, you could see that they were just listening in, so we're gonna give them a show." And then every time we went back to Millie's, she would come up with something else and some amazing tale through the whole dinner, just to keep these great big people in, because they were listening. The tables were closed, they were listening. Mom loved getting involved in things. One of the big things, there's a picture up here somewhere, when we redid our kitchen when I was in high school, my senior year in high school. She was going to be the contractor, so she stayed home the whole time. I got to do fun things for my senior summer year, like go to the cleaners and pick up Dad's cleaning, and run out and run all the errands and go grocery shopping, because she was watching and helping with the framing, with the stuccoing of the ceiling, with all of it. She loved that stuff. Going to Scotto's for dinner when we were constructing it. Food was always a theme in my family. I was thinking about Great Neck, and I like watch Facebook, and you see all those, what do you remember? Scotto's, eggplant rollatini and marinara, poultry mart, fried chicken. I wasn't going to tell you the best story about my mom, and you will all appreciate this because you all know her. I came home from college one weekend and was driving a friend down because he lived in Huntington. But we got down so late, he stayed overnight, and his dad was picking him up the next morning. So we got home about midnight, 11 o'clock, and she looked at us and went, "You hungry?" We're kids, we're teenagers, of course we are. So, no problem, got your fried chicken. Brought out all the fried chicken. Said, "I'll be back." Remember, this is midnight, but this was her time. She was up anyways, hanging out with us. Went into the kitchen, there was something, and Mark was flipping through the channels. Back when you had 4 channels plus HBO and the Playboy channel. So he clicks on the Playboy channel, and we got distracted or something. I mean, it wasn't like we were watching it, but it stayed on for a minute. And Mom comes in. Mark throws his fried chicken off the table and throws his chicken in frantically. Her mom walks through and goes, "Don't worry, I saw that one." That was my mother. Mom to everybody, always a friend to everybody, just wonderful. So I, of course, didn't bring a cocktail. Where's my cocktail? To my mother, we will all really miss her. I encourage everybody to keep talking to everybody so we don't feel quite that void. But she was a great lady, and here's to Mom. Cheers.
A few weeks before she passed, we went to dinner, and she loved this restaurant called Sushi Yar in New Hyde Park. It was a hibachi. So we go, we sit down, and there's another couple next to us, very nice, young, and she starts talking to them. Well, the whole night, she talked to them, and I'm sitting there by myself having dinner. So after dinner, I said, "Liz, thanks for coming to dinner with me." Because that's what happened the whole night.
That was Mom.
Funny.
Well, thank you. Please, continue eating, continue drinking, but also we're having coffee come out about 3:15-ish, and there will be cake, because they had cake. There will be, and better yet, there will be an ice cream bar, which Mom just would have loved. So stay for coffee and dessert for sure. We have the room till 4:30. Get up, mix, mingle, have fun. Thank you again.
I'm not.
All saying it's a reunion.
Could you grab that board right there?
Thanks, Steve.
Yeah, I'll get it.